we're gonna start a career. Our position's gonna be point guard. Yep, our position's gonna be point guard. Then we're gonna put him like a 6'6", I believe. We are going to. Our nickname's gonna be Money. Nickname's gonna be Money. Where's Money at? Okay, yeah. So our number's gonna be number 23 because I like Jordan. I grew up as a Michael Jordan fan. I did like Michael Jordan, but he wasn't around my time. So yeah, we're gonna be pumped from. I'm from Kentucky, so. There we go, Kentucky. Then after that, I'm just gonna do that. There we go. So now we're gonna start, and my battery's low, so I'm gonna go ahead and charge it. That's the best way to do it. So yeah.
With the 60th pick in the 2014 NBA Draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Jeremy Brown from Oklahoma City.
And he's terrible.
Good night, everyone, and thanks for coming.
Okay. I'm gonna put my mic on mute real quick because I'm gonna hear them.
There's my guy. Your guy? Your guy was told by his agent that he was going to be a late first round, maybe second round draft pick. Your guy's supposed to be in New York with the rest of those chumps. Your guy's about to blow his freaking lid. His dream of being in the NBA is still just a dream.
Hey, chill, man. I know this isn't how we wanted it to go down. Believe me. Like I told you, you're my last best hope at the agency. If you wash out, I wash out with you. But I was thinking, maybe this was the best thing that could have happened to you.
How you figure that, genius?
Better to go undrafted and have a choice than to be picked late by a stacked playoff team where your chances of making the team are about as high as my chances of dating a supermodel, which, despite my contagious charm, are pretty freaking slim.
So what's the move, man?
This just affects our timing, okay? You just gotta keep working hard and be ready. Injuries, overhyped draft picks. Sooner or later, players are going to wash out, and they are going to call you. You hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Good. Remember, Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team and made fools pay for it the rest of his career. Use the draft day slight as motivation. A chip on your shoulder at the beginning of a long journey. And like every journey, this one begins with a single step. So your first step is to keep working hard. And we'll find you a home before you know it.
All right, man. I'm believing in you, bro. Make it happen. Undrafted, basketball has been my life since day one. What am I going to do now? This can't be the end. Is my dream really dead?
Okay. I know you've been staying in shape, working hard on your game, waiting for your shot.
Yeah, so when's that going to be? Because you told me not getting picked was a good thing.
It was. It was. This is America. Freedom of choice and all that good stuff. And that is why I'm here.
Yeah, I heard about it.
Now is the time. Teams are able to offer 10-day contracts at this point, and I've been on the phone nonstop. There's some definite interest in you.
What's that mean? I get to pick where I want to go?
Whoa. It's not that easy, my friend.
So, did you went to court?
But there are several teams willing to give you a little tryout, see if it makes sense for them to sign you.
Listen, man. First of all, you're not my friend. You're my agent. And second, where's the list? Because I'm ready to play.
Keep in
See how
mind
good
that
I
these
can
teams
do?
have varying levels of interest. If you want the 10-day deal, you're going to have to work a lot harder to impress some of these teams than others.
Man, I don't care about that. Where's the list?
Okay, here's the list. Let me know where you want to go, and I'll make it happen.
Ooh. So we got the Sacramento Kings. We got the... What do you... Oh, you know what? That might be the Washington Wizards again. Who knows? What is that? Oh, thank you, Chase, for the heads up.
You obviously didn't have the kind of college career or pre-draft workouts that justify being drafted. But we saw enough in your game to bring you in for a look. What you do with that chance is all on you. You'll be running with the 2s against the 1s, so nothing's going to come easy. Obviously, this team has some veteran leadership and some explosive young talent. But we wouldn't have brought you out here if we didn't have legitimate interest. So the time for talk is over. Let's see what kind of game you got.
Man, I got all the game you need. Believe that.
Okay. Oh, I got this too.
What separates the good ones from the great ones in this league is consistency.
Yes, sir. Long seasons, long playoffs. I get it.
You obviously have the skills to make it in the NBA.
But
we're not sure you have the right body type or the skill set to do it night in, night out. Hey, keep your head up. Hang in there. We'll see if we can make something happen.
Oh, I didn't. I'm gonna go for the Portland. You, cut.
wiser man than me once said that excellence is a habit.
What's that supposed to mean?
Means that if that scrimmage was any guide, excellence is more like something of a hobby for you. Something you do every once in a while. We saw some glimpses of greatness, but...
What, not enough glimpses to sign me?
I'm not saying that. But you're gonna have to do better if you want to be a part of this team.
Glimpses? That's it? Glimpses?
You know what? I'll do. You know, since he's perfect, I guess I'll do it. I'll do the Milwaukee Bucks because. Please don't tell me.
Man, I saw your pre-draft workout, and I can't believe you weren't picked. But good for us, because here you are with a chance to earn a spot on our roster. But the competition gets a little steeper here. You're playing against the best ballers in the world. You'll be running with the twos against the ones. You've worked your whole life for an opportunity to play in this league. Now's your chance to make it happen. Hope you're ready.
Hey, I'm more than ready. This right here is my destiny, and I'm fixing to grab it and take it in my own hands. I got this, coach.
Huh? How come?
Where you headed?
Oh, locker room, shower up.
Good. I just hope none of that game you just showcased washes off.
What? Man, this stuff don't wash off. It's part of who I am. It's in my DNA, yo.
Easy. Your jersey ain't in the rafters yet.
Yeah, but...
But you lit it up out there. And everyone in this gym, including the GM and the head man, saw it.
Alright, so what's that supposed to mean?
It means if there's any way to get you here, we're gonna do it. Now get out of here. We'll be in touch.
Alright, I'm looking forward to it. Move, man. What are you doing?
We got our foot in the door. The Bucks have offered you a 10-day deal.
Why not a year?
Because you're an undrafted, unproven commodity. But they saw enough to take a flyer on you. So you have exactly 10 days.
Milwaukee
240
Bucks.
freaking hours to show that you belong. You perform, you got a shot at a guaranteed deal for the rest of the season. We both live to breathe another day.
Let me know.
You don't.
What do you think I should do?
Got a shot at being last in a long
for
line
another
of
year, or
events,
what do you?
and probably out on the street too. Living in this rat hole.
Do you want me to tell you where I'm at? Yeah, I want
This
you
is
to.
all I can afford.
Yeah.
Because you didn't get me
I should-
drafted.
Let's call it a charming fixer-upper.
Because I don't. So
Now
what do you
pack your
think? I should
bags. We're going to the show.
do? I do like John
Yeah,
Wall.
boy. I'm going to the league. I got my foot in the door, and I'm going to kick this sucker down, man.
You better. I don't want to ruin any more suits sitting on these vermin-infested couches of yours.
Man, it's my house you talking about.
Finally. I'm in the league.
You did well in the workout and in the scrimmage.
He's a baller. You give him a legit shot, and he's going to make the most of it. I mean, when it comes down to crunch time, there's no...
10 days, my man. We'll see if he can swim with the big fish. If he does, he might have a shot to be signed for the rest of the year. Might even find himself a spot in the rotation. If not, son, he's back on the streets. You ready?
I'm ready, willing, and able, sir. You'll see.
Good. Get out of here.
That's my favorite.
You too.
Oh, I know there's a lot of people are big. Yeah, so yeah, please. Okay, well, I'll give it a try. Don't, like I said, dude. Dude, I said that, man. Don't put your hopes up, but I guess I could help you. Uh-oh.
Yo, I go by the name of Pharrell. From the Neptunes.
I'm gonna go with Super Pump because I do like.
So you're the rookie that's gonna shock the world, huh?
Sure as heck gonna try.
Good. I'm glad you're here. Just remember, it's all out there for you. Work hard, listen, watch how we do, and you got a chance to be something special. Now let's see what you got.
Thanks. I'm happy to be here, man. I'm pumped. Let's do it.
Well, I could see. Look at the goal. Oh, Dad, we got a basketball goal.
Hello and welcome everyone to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Jordan the Brooklyn, Mark Kellogg, and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. They're just off a road trip and the Heat are looking to settle back in here at home. They traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks.
Let's go. You're in.
Hey, no time.
So for the Heat, their last game, a loss to the Bulls in Chicago.
I didn't like the defensive game plan they had going into that one. It just seemed out of whack. The matchups were wrong, and they didn't bring the energy necessary either.
You know, it was befuddling to me why they stuck with that, Steve. I mean, they dug themselves a hole, and then they didn't make the changes they should have to get out of it. Didn't make any good adjustments.
Give them a round of applause, Peter. They got Mark and Henson, the duo inside. Kendall Marshall out there with Jared Bayless, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. And as we come back, folks, we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
And I thought they built this lead mainly because of their work on the glass. They really dominated the rebounding totals.
And it takes an effort from all 5 guys to get a rebounding advantage like that. Everybody has to be able to rebound the ball. That's how you finish off your defense.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Money in at point guard. Mark and Henson, the duo inside. Jared Bayless is out there with Chris Middleton. Kicks it to Henson. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Napier, averaging 8 points a game. Dang up top. Outside Dang. Napier kicks to Jones. And a miss there on the triple.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
Yep, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
Here's Middleton. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped them too.
You know, one thing you have to give Coach Eric Spoelstra credit for is he's not wedded to just one approach. I like his ability to be flexible. And remember, after the 2011 finals, he really went back to the drawing board and changed Miami's offense to the small ball approach, but also wanted to get LeBron inside more. The result has been a couple of championship rings.
Boy, he launched that one from way outside. Money with his first bucket in the NBA. What a feeling he's got to have right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Miami.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Dang and McRoberts shooting down the forward spots. Norris Cole and Dwayne Wade combine at guard. And it's Bosh in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Ilyasova, a screen on Wade. On to Tecumbo. Passes to Ilyasova.
Terrific game for Ilyasova. He's got 17 points and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him.
Oh, of the game. Money's checked in for Milwaukee. And he sinks the second.
Well, even though he couldn't get them all to fall, he did at least make it a 2-possession game.
Wade outside. To the middle. Here's Cole. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Cole's got 4 this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense. For the Miami Heat, since the Big Three assembled, polarizing teams. Some fans rooted for them, others rooted against them. Either way, they've been an incredible story for the league and have become just a huge draw around the NBA.
And now with the Big Three era coming to an end, Miami now one of the more hated teams around the NBA, but Clark, they are still at the forefront of the league scene in the East.
And while they might have lost a bunch of the bandwagon fans, by no means is this team finished with being a title threat. There's just too much talent on this roster. For the first time in a long time, they might enjoy being viewed as underdogs.
Soft touch off the glass. Cole's got 10 points.
Well done finishing that one off.
So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to the San Antonio Spurs.
Well, we knew going into that game what they were up against, but that's still no excuse for the way things turned out, Clark.
Well, perhaps it'll be a rallying point for them, Steve. I mean, knowing that the status quo isn't going to cut it against tough opponents, they might regroup.
Bosh with the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. Clock at 6. Trying his luck deep. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bosh has got his 4th rebound in this one. Wade outside. Here's Cole. And a foul. Called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his first personal foul.
Norris Cole played his college ball at Cleveland State, but was a state champion at Dayton Dunbar High School. He's a quick scoring guard who the Heat bring in off the bench, not only to push the tempo offensively, but to provide some real havoc defensively.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Anderson, he's checked in for Josh McRoberts. Granger comes in for Lou Aldang. And it's Chalmers in for Dwayne Wade. The drive by Granger. Good.
Walking foul call.
A Norris Cole's call.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Miami, Danny Granger.
Guys, no real chance for them to come back now.
No, this one is sealed and delivered.
Now you just want to forget about this one, move on to the next game, and you got to try to get better at practice.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Money in a 2-guard. John Henson out there with Carlos Delfino. Then there's Pachulia.
Okay, welcome to the stream. Okay. We are losing right now. To me, my favorite NBA player is John Wall. I like the Kentucky players because I grew up with John Wall in 2010. He just made that. Because you have to, like, say,
The bad news is you played like a 50-year-old rec league bump, and we lost the game. You're supposed to just ask me what the good news is.
What's the good news?
Good news is I don't think it's possible for you to play any worse.
Is this supposed to be making me feel better?
Nah, man. It's supposed to make you understand that it ain't just you. We all got work to do if we're going to do something special this year. So put this one behind you, learn from it, and move on, all right?
Well, maybe if I got the ball in my spots where I could do something with it, we would have won the game and we wouldn't be having this conversation.
In this league, never get too high or too low, and you might survive. Tonic.
Oh, it is 902.
Man, you'll be gone before you know it.
What's up with them?
Man, they got traded.
When?
Today. That's the league, though. We just small pieces.
Dang, man, that's cold-blooded. Man, we sweat with them. We went to war with them. They just gonna throw them out like yesterday's news? That's it? I might as well say bye while I got a chance. Hey, hold up, y'all. Hey, man, I'm sorry to hear about that. Y'all keep your heads up, all right? Ball out.
One down.
I'm sure you've all heard we're going to have some new faces around here. We all know that change is part of the business. Your job is to make the new guys comfortable so that the transition on and off the court is seamless. We rise and fall as one.
Yo, glad you're here. We're a tight group, so watch and learn. And when you feel comfortable, do your thing.
Hey, as long as I don't interfere with me doing my thing. I'm just playing, man.
No, then. He kind of looks like me.
It's time for the traveling Milwaukee Bucks today, bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg.
Wake up, son. You're in.
Oh, it's time to ball.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
A theme that has unfortunately come up for this Orlando franchise is their inability to keep a franchise talent for long. Of course, you think both about Shaq and Dwight Howard and their exits.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Ilyasova and Sanders in the middle. Lexi Shved is out there with Nate Walters. And it's Middleton hit the three. The score now all even. Middleton's got 8 points.
I like the way he's not forcing anything. Taking
fans, your magic dancer.
Been a key contributor for them this quarter.
Orlando making some changes. Gordon comes in for Oladipo. And Luke Ridnour subbed in for Payton. The Bucks also changing it up. Parker's checked in for Ilyasova. Antetokounmpo comes in for Alexi Shved. And Money subbed in for Nate Walters. Kept alive. The pass to Harkless. Gordon up on top. Averaging 12 points a game. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Ridnour. And against the shot to fall effort coming off the pick. Ridnour's got his first points in this one. And about Orlando and their stars, is it better, Clark, to have had stars and lost them, or to never have had stars at all?
Well, it's a different kind of heartache, that's for sure. I think you'd rather have them and lose them than not to have them at all. But Orlando has seen a lot of success for how long they've been a franchise. They'd like to be able, though, looking ahead, to keep that next star that's wearing a Magic uniform right now.
And the basket by Gordon.
Good open look, and he splashes home the three.
And Milwaukee has possession. It's a 5-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, they gave away a lot of points at the free throw line in that game. Maybe it was being on the road, maybe they were just out of sync, but something had them rattled.
Steve, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but clearly the misses from the stripe had an impact.
Here's Rittenauer, pass to Vucevic, and he drops in the way up off the glass. Vucevic has got 6 points. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to Memphis.
Yeah, given how they performed offensively that day, guys, they really had no chance.
Yeah, and the frustration just mounted. You could see it as they continued to come up empty. And by the end, they were really just happy to get out of there and have the game be over.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Money. And so it's a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Sometimes players have a fairy tale beginning, but not him. It was a rough first outing.
Yeah, you know, he looked at ease for long stretches of the game, and the team, however, the team overall didn't look their best in the loss. We'll see how he continues to improve in the victory.
John Henson's checked in for Milwaukee. Kendall Marshall comes in for Chris Middleton. At the elbow, it's Gordon. Vucevic setting the pick for Gordon. He shoots again. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And the offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with a foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
Here's Marshall. From half court, can't get it to go.
Patty cake, patty cake.
Oh, he's checked in for the Magic. Ridnour has come in for Peyton. And some changes here for the Bucks. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. Ridnour out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Gordon in at the 3. That's his out there for Orlando. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Berg. Hey, Doris.
Thank you, Kevin. Elfrid Payton has some very noticeable hair on the floor. The story behind it is as follows. Me and my teammates in high school agreed we wouldn't cut our hair the entire season until we won a state championship. We wound up losing in the semifinals, but I liked what it was doing and just let it keep growing and growing. Guys, will it ever end?
We'll see if it does. Thanks, Doris. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the half. Ridnour passes to Vucevic. Gordon with a screen on Sanders. 6 to shoot. Outside Gordon. Again, the Magic score. Gordon, 2 points. 1:24 left to play in the first half. Walters passes to Money. The feed to Ilyasova. Here's Money. And yes, sir, that one drops. Money's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And yeah, they're moving the ball now. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assisted buckets.
Steve, nothing makes a coach smile as much as pure, selfless teamwork. Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. Fourth, the Magic.
You know, shot blocking can sometimes be like a spark plug or an energy injection for the defense. Their home crowd really gets into it when they throw those shots out of there.
4 on the shot clock. Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
They get a hand on it. And Oladipo kicks to Ridnour. Gordon with no one around. No good. That would have tied it. Milwaukee leading by 3. Ilyasova is screen on Ridden. Passes it to Money. Here's Middleton. Shot from 12. And the shot is long.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
And we're through 2 here and a good one. Bucks ahead.
All right, listen closely, man. I've got a few things to touch on. We're going to turn this from a close game into our game. These are the types of halves where we are helping ourselves out by making clean passes. They haven't caused us too many problems in the passing lanes to this point, but we still have a half of basketball to play. Something we're doing well right now is spacing and shot selection, and we're shooting it pretty well. Getting open, getting looks, and making sure to make the pass when you don't see something. And let's talk about our pace. We need to start the third quarter with patience and poise. I want to see us work for those good looks, careful passing, and smart decision making. We know we're up against a tough team tonight. Let's show them we're just as tough.
Reach out, touch base. That's been a back. And so.
What the heck? They set me up for the whole game. They set me out for the whole game. Seriously. I should be good. And we need the third brains down.
Two teams, two conferences. It's a road game for the Trailblazers in this one. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports for myself, Kevin Harlan, and my broadcast partner, Steve Kerr.
It's go time. Check in.
I'm on it.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Now, Portland, Oregon is a very different kind of NBA town. A popular motto around here is keep Portland weird. So a sort of counterculture that the fans in Portland embrace. But it's a one-team town, and the fans have always shown incredible support for their beloved Blazers.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. Batum and Aldridge are the power tandem, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Lillard attacking, blocked.
If I'm him, I'm looking to move the ball the rest of the quarter because he cannot fly a shot. I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
And Portland, one of the smaller markets. They've got the weather situation, a little bit rainy up there. Not a top free agent destination, but great history.
Yeah, and for some players, it can really connect and click for them. You know, Damian Lillard said that Portland just fits him. It feels like home. And Robin Lopez said, hey, I'm a little bit weird myself. So for players with a bit of renegade or a different approach in their DNA, they fit right in.
Sets a screen for Lillard. Kicks it to Kaman. Shot clock at 6. Back to Lillard. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
One thing that Damian Lillard has made abundantly clear in his first few seasons in the league is that he is a force when the game is in its late stages. He steps things up in a big way every fourth quarter.
And it's really rare to see someone Lillard's age, be able to be so calm and collected when that fourth quarter rolls around. I think it's a tribute to his level of confidence, and that confidence is mixed with humility, and that's a nice combination that allows him to perform well late in games.
Well, you look at the way he approaches the game, the way Lillard can take over as a playmaker, and he has all the ingredients really to dominate the fourth quarter.
It's a big reason why he led the Blazers back in so many games last year and even exploded for 25 points in one fourth quarter. So, you know, that game still sticks out to me as one of the most dominating performances I've seen, and it just showed how talented this kid is.
Henson the pass to Money. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Fires from deep. Marshall can't hit.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. And here is Blake. High, arcing shot. That's good from Marshall on the assist by Henson.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Trailblazers trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Wright, that's a two-pointer. Nice jump shot. Good. Wright's got his first 2 points. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo kicks to Marshall. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Blake for 3. That one goes. Count. Blake's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Marshall, right now averaging 5 points a game. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's the 3. No good on that last second attempt there. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton's checked in for Ilyasova. Antetokounmpo comes in for Parker. Money's checked in for Alexei Shved. And it's Marshall in for Walters. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Chris Kamen's checked in for Lopez. Aldridge comes in for Thomas Robinson. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Steve Blake. On the floor for Portland. Batum and Aldridge are the power tandem. Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. And it's Kaman in at the 5 down low. And Matthews kicks to Batum. Here's Kaman. Rebound Milwaukee. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And Kevin, that was an outstanding win. To get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter, I think.
I agree, and I think most people probably thought that once they couldn't win it in regulation, that they had missed their best shot and overtime wasn't going to go their way. But give them credit for pulling it out.
The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Marshall can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 12. Well, one issue facing the Bucks in Milwaukee, the aging Bradley Center, built back in 1988. Both ownership and the league have said the team needs a new arena.
Yeah, agreed. They've looked for public financing. Unfortunately, after years of losing and lacking really any star power, the fan support has trailed off.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
We'll get a chance to check out the stats for Lillard. Some kind of performance he's been turning in and night out these past 4 or 5 weeks. He's putting up 22 points per night, 8 assists, and 4 rebounds. What incredible numbers. He's been a beast.
Yeah, one of the truly elite players at the top of his game, Steve. He's a marvel when he gets it going.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Portland, not the biggest market, but it's a one-team city, and these fans really support their Blazers. Coach Scott said, the fan support here is special. You can't appreciate it until you see it every night. Damian Lillard said, the fans stay behind us through good or bad. When they see us in public, it's always love.
They appreciate that support, boys. Thanks. From deep. Blocked. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Okay. So now we're doing good.
Milwaukee
Now we're
leading
doing
by
good.
14.
We're blowing them out.
Marshall passes to Money. Shoots from 14. And
Oh,
Wright
man.
pulls it down.
5-second
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
Pass the
He
ball.
dishes it to Lillard.
I'm gonna go guard this man.
He feeds it to Matthews.
Damian Lillard.
Shot to stop the drought. Good as the jump shot
And
falls.
makes it, of course.
Matthews has got 4 this quarter.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass.
Okay,
We call that
so
the
now what I'm
pocket
gonna do
pass,
is
and
I'm
he
gonna
did
go
it well.
ahead and shoot. Not
Marshall
shoot a
passes to
3,
Money.
but because we're posting.
Dishes
No, I'm
it
gonna
to
pass the
Marshall.
ball. Hand side. Here. And of course, why would he shoot that? Because that's what a lot of
And we
NBA
finished
2K.
one half of
I
basketball.
subscribe, by the way.
Milwaukee on top.
And well, thank you, Truly Trip. I appreciate it, buddy. So, Truly Trip, how's your day going? By the way, if you want to add me, you should play 2K20. I know, I have played it. I'm pretty good at my team, honestly. I'm pretty good at my team, honestly. Good. So, what I'm going to do is, if you want to add me on PlayStation, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to actually play Modern Warfare real quick. Are you ever a huge fan of Modern Warfare? Are you a huge fan of Modern Warfare?
And as we begin the substitution here for Milwaukee, Henson's checked in for Sanders.
Are you not a huge fan of Modern Warfare, or do you just play 2K Truly Trip? Do you just play 2K Truly, or do you really don't? I don't have it. Oh, okay. So you mostly play 2Ks. Did you know that NBA 2K20, did you know that all the NBA 2K first appeared on the Sega Genesis? Did you know that? It first appeared on the Sega Genesis back in 1999? And it was called just regular 2K. Did you know that? And then it had the Allen Iverson picture on there. It had the Allen Iverson photographed on there.
Kevin, but the other half of that
You did not know that? Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, but so you didn't know that.
And tonight they square this season series at 1-1. You've got to think they had that loss.
So what I'm
earlier
gonna
in the
do
year
is,
in the
Truly
back of
Trip,
their minds, a
you can actually
motivating
follow
factor
me
for
on.
sure. They showed
Hey,
a really nice response
hey,
here
I have a
tonight
question for you.
against the
Can you
Trailblazers.
my Instagram is my Instagram and my Snapchat and my PlayStation's all linked in the description if you want to add me or not. Okay? They're all in the link in the description if you want to add me. If we want to play like, what do you normally play, Trip? You know?
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth.
What do you play
Yep, that was an
normally?
easy whistle for the official.
May I ask, what do you play normally, Trip?
And the Bucks with some changes.
Bet.
John Henson's checked in for Ilyasova.
All right.
And Kendall
Hey,
Russell's subbed in for
Truly.
Nate Walters. Portland
You
also
just play
making some
2K
changes.
most of the
Thomas
time, pretty
Robinson
much?
comes in for
Okay. You
Lamarcus
play
Aldridge.
2K most of the
And
time.
Steve Blake is subbed in
Hey,
for
by the way, was
Damian
you here
Lillard.
earlier?
Foul call that time.
Was you there?
That'll
Was
give
you
two
in my
chances
live
to
stream
free throw
earlier
line here.
today? Because when I first started, when I first started the story, did you
No
laugh?
good on that one.
Oh, so you just hopped on, didn't
He doesn't
you?
get the second one. The Bucks have got a
What do you think is more better? What do you think?
For the
What do you think is more interactive? Is NBA 2K15 interactive or 2K20 is more active? Because people are telling me that to order stream new content, you might as well just start out with the newer game because that would people would interact with you more than because people just sit there and just watch you pretty much.
Misses from close
People
range.
people would just sit there and just pretty much watch you pretty much on the older games. Is that true? Then the newer ones, if you start talking, if you like tell them about the game, just like a couple of them, like I did. You remember I said I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do and all that. If I say that a couple times, I'll interact more. Is that called interacting? 2K20, yeah. 2K20 would be more interactive for me because 2K20 would be more interactive because it's a newer game and 2K21 is about to be right on the block. Are you excited for 2K21, Trip? Are you excited for 2K21? And Zion Williamson, well, okay, I know Kobe Bryant's going to be on there because, it was sadly for him because he ended up dying. He's going to be on the Legend Edition, but I think the regular edition is going to be, oh yeah, I forgot. The regular one is going to be Damian Lillard. Oh, you pre-order it? That's cool. So when are you going to arrive it, do you know? See, Truly, here's what my best bet is. My best tip would be, if I'm gonna play older games, I have to play with. If I have to stream the older games, I probably have to start with the newer games first, because people will interact with you even more. You know what I mean? People would No, I don't know. Oh, okay. People would interact with you. People would interact with you more if you play the newer games. Yeah. Like, what I mean by that is, if you just don't talk, dude, if you don't talk, you have your mic on me if you're playing Modern Warfare. But if I'm playing with my dad and my brother, yeah, then that'd be a different story, because they're pretty much telling you where we're going. We're telling you pretty much what to do and all that. You know what I mean? And the newer games would interact with you more, and the people would talk to you even more, and you get more views more. That's pretty much it.
Alongside Mark Johnson's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Milwaukee also making some changes. Parker comes in for Sanders. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Alexei Shved.
Well, hockey rules supreme here in Canada, but you got to respect these diehard Raptor fans. Even through the losing years, they've shown their support.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Parker and Henson.
So where are you from, Trip? May I ask? If you don't want to ask, it might be a personal question, but I'm going to ask that. May I ask that? Where are you from? If you don't have to ask, but it's personal. But I'll just want to ask for my. I got to go. Oh, I'll see you later, dude. Truly, I'll see you tomorrow or something, dude. Bro Knox, is that where you're from? Okay. Are you leaving, dude?
Coach putting the pressure squarely on his shoulders by asking him to be the key man in the offense. It's not something they ask of him every game, but when they do, he can usually handle it. He said also that their offense.
Are you leaving, dude? Alright, peace, Joe. Alright, dude, I'll see you tomorrow or something, okay?
As you need to.
If I stream tomorrow, because I think this is going to be my account to stream 2Ks, probably. That's probably going to be my account. And my second channel is gonna be modern Call of Duty games, probably.
In the past, sometimes looked at as consensus.
Well, that could
so
be,
if you haven't followed me on Twitch or YouTube. It's legit K118. So make sure to follow me. It's legit K118. Make sure to follow me on there or subscribe or follow me on Twitch.
Making that arena a madhouse there.
And Toronto making a change here. Vasquez comes in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Ilyasova's checked in. Here's Money. No luck. Good work defensively by Lowry.
Okay.
Raptors leading by 15. Patterson setting the.
Did you write it down with a piece of paper?
Passes it to Vasquez. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. 9 points for DeMar DeRozan.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it. Not at all. They've been able to score with ease.
And the shot is good. And Toronto has possession. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And one of the factors in that game was they just couldn't get to the foul line and get enough points from the free throw line to make a difference.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot.
Oh, crap. That was a good foul.
They were letting them hear about that.
Here's a look at some stats for Grievous Vasquez. How his last 10 games have gone. He's getting around 8 points per game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
I appreciate it,
the Bucks making a change.
But hey,
here.
the more you talk, the more how people would.
It's DeRozan with the drive. The 7-footer falls. DeRozan's got 11 points.
And as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Money. The rebound by Patterson.
In terms
I'm
of
having an all day today.
It's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's
okay.
A good word for it.
He had a nice open look right there. Vasquez has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Marshall with it. Right now averaging 5 points a game. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. 6 to
Are you
shoot.
going to pass the ball to me?
Here's the 3. The shot is off.
Of course they leave it there. I could have just...
Now for the Raptors. Patrick Patterson. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas.
Did I really?
Johnson comes
No
in
wonder
for
why I'm
Amir
not tired.
Johnson. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Ross. And it's Lowry in for Lou Williams. And then for Milwaukee, Rosen's checked in for Sanders. Antetokounmpo comes in for Alexi Shved. And Money subbed in for Marshall. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Money, he's in at point guard. Parker and Ilyasova, the duo at forward. Antetokounmpo is out there with John Henson. And that one misses. So he comes up empty, missing both.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, and that's really important. You've got to continue the attack.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question, and that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
No good for Money. Toronto's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Vasquez. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Vasquez has got 5.
Hey, buddy, I'm so sorry.
Another gap in the defense found right there. This is one of the worst defensive performances I have ever seen.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. First free throw is good. Taking 2 shots. Both free throws good for Money. Toronto, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. The drive by Lowry. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. 14 seconds on the shot. 30 seconds left now here in the second. And it's DeRozan missing.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
Parker kicks to Henson.
Okay.
Pulls up on the wing. Sinks it in the shot for Money. Money's got 4 points now in the quarter. And here's Lowry. His last outing, he had 18 points. Drops in the layup for 2.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Here's Money. 1 second left. Got it off in time, but it's no good. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't.
All right, eyes front. That's not what we were looking for in the first half, to say the least. Let's learn from what happened and make the second half a different story. On offense, we haven't had the balance we need between the perimeter and the low post. Too much of our scoring is coming from outside. Let's fix that in the second half and work the ball inside more. There's a lot more problems than that I could mention, but...
Welcome back, everyone. Some changes for Toronto. Amir Johnson's checked in for Patterson. Williams comes in for James Johnson. And it's Vasquez in for Kyle Lowry. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Sanders. Parker comes in for John Henson. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Alexi Shved. And it's Marshall in for Nate Walters. Amir Johnson at the 4 with Valanciunas at the pivot. Lewis Williams out there with Vasquez. In at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Money's checked in for Milwaukee. Pass to Marshall. Bucks passing it around. No good from Money.
Why are you
the
doing that?
edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low. You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
At least as I look at it.
Stolen. And it's the Bucks on the break. And that's a foul called on Money.
Damn. Are you serious?
Number 2 for him.
Are you?
And how about we check out the group of rookies with the best percentages from the charity stripe this season?
You have
the
got to be
best,
flipping
Jabari
stupid
Parker.
right now.
He needs to continue getting to the free throw line as much as possible because he's pretty deadly once he gets there.
And that's what can take rookies a little time to learn, Steve. Knocking down your free throws is one thing, but getting to the line with aggressive, smart play is the hard part.
Vasquez can't get it to go. Here's Antetokounmpo. Toronto grabs the miss. DeRozan's got his fifth rebound in this one.
Last season was a tough one for the Bucks, but for the man they call the Greek Freak, it was a great situation. Able to play big minutes and kind of took his lumps early, but got a chance to be an excellent player.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, DeMar DeRozan, a first-time All-Star in 2014. He's learned from veterans like Kobe the value of watching film. He said, quote, I'm reading situations better, understanding what I have to do, not just for myself, but the next person on the team. I'm more confident in every decision I make on both ends. Guys, the difference is clearly evident.
Yeah, scoring more efficiently.
That was my fault.
As a passer, Doris, thanks. And the
Are you going to be flipping kidding me?
Really embraced Jibo, as they call him.
Yeah, Giannis has a really joyful disposition. He knows he's living his dream, but he's also putting in the work to make his dreams a reality, and you got to love that. Remember, he's lived a hard life growing up in poverty. You sense his determination to continue to overcome, and that attitude always serves you well. You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Vasquez can't get it to go.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane. Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Takes the three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Money's got his third rebound tonight. There's Parker with the three. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And, Steve, we've got a moment here to go to our State Farm assist of the game. The new group in now for the Raptors. Amir Johnson's checked in for Hayes. Patterson comes in for Hansbrough. James Johnson's checked in for Landry Fields. And it's DeRozan in for Terrence Ross. Milwaukee also making some changes. Harry Sanders is checked in for Ilyasova. And it's Alexis for Marshall. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Pachulia is out there with Sanders. Then it's Alexei Shved. Then it's Mayo. And it's Delfino in at the small forward position. Here's Money. Good on the 13-footer.
Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
Lowry drives in. Can't get it to go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. No good from Monday. Toronto's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Johnson laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
The pass to Money. Puts up a three. The rebound by Johnson.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
DeRozan with it. Now Mayo defending. Lowry drawing the double team. 6 to shoot. Shot's good.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Here's Money. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Check out the game for Money. He's got 10 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club. Well, a new award in the NBA starting 2 seasons ago, the Twyman Stokes Best Teammate, and the first honoree was Chauncey Billups.
Lowry passes to DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Money. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Right side Lowry, and that's a foul called on Money. That's his third foul of the game.
Well, they're not going to get back into this game when they commit frustration fouls like that one.
How about exasperation fouls? I mean, that's what it looked like to me. It's an indication of the kind of game they've been having.
Terrence Ross is checked in for the Raptors. Williams comes in for Kyle Lowry.
Great unselfishness on the fast break.
It's Williams with the drive. Patterson dishes to Williams. On the wing, Johnson feeds it to Patterson. The shot no good. Good D by Sanders. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Toronto.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Well, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
Vasquez, he's checked in for Amir Johnson. The Bucks also with the subs. Ilya Silva, he's checked in for Pachulia.
Larry Sanders, mostly an at-the-rim finisher to this point in his career. He can complete plays off pick and rolls. His explosiveness, his length, I think really allows him to throw it down over the top of defenders.
Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Toronto. Pass to Vasquez. Patterson, the screen. Vasquez kicks to Patterson. Ball's knocked loose. The kick out to Williams. Traps in the tray.
And for Larry Sanders, you know, he's not the most effective player in isolation situation, but supposedly he's been working to expand his offensive repertoire, focusing on his mid-range shot and driving to the basket. We'll see if the fruit shows up in his work.
Puts it up from 12. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for Toronto.
Tonight they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
In the season finale between these two teams, they will have once again broken the spirit of their opponent, finishing the season series with 3 wins, no losses against the Bucks.
And Larry Sanders might be best served working on his free throw shot, Steve, shooting under 60% for his career and well under 50% last season.
No question. But, Kevin, I think the Bucks, first and foremost, they hope he can recover his shot blocking form and rebounding from 2 seasons ago. That's what they really need out of him.
Mayo, the pass to Delfino. There is the jumper to finish the break.
And the defense paying instant dividends. Fast break basket.
Yeah, that transition was immediate. Didn't waste a second getting out on the break.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th personal foul.
And so Toronto.
Kyle, how...
Maybe it could just be I'm stressed.
U-G-L-Y.
Man, ugly doesn't even begin to describe what happened up there.
What would you call it?
Sorry, pathetic, garbage, embarrassing.
Just gotta let it go. Get back at it tomorrow. Study some film, see what we did wrong. Hit the weight room. Get some treatment. Make up for it next time out.
Josh wasn't my stepdad. What's up, Donnie? Are you ready? It's done installing. Yeah, it's done installing. You want to play? Do you and my brother want to play?